GTA Online bonuses and guest list rewards. Double cash on Smuggler cell missions, plus claim the party-ready pink wireframe bodysuits, and more. So this is going to be really weird and confusing. Hopefully we'll be able to explain this. So, double money, double RP for a third week in a row on Smuggler cell missions. That's pretty simple, right? 3 weeks in a row that we've been able to get double money and double RP off cell missions for Smuggler's Run. Alright, now it starts to get confusing. And Rockstar tried, I guess, to make it less confusing up here, but it's still confusing. Alright, so talking about the biker business. Now there's two different things going on with the biker business. 25% off business supplies. And to be honest, if I have to pick between buying supplies and stealing supplies, 9 times out of 10, I'm going to go steal the supplies and save my money. But for those of you that rather just buy it, it's 25% off. So I guess that'll help in the long run. And then you're going to be able to make 25% bonus for the business sales. To be honest, Rockstar should have just kept this at double money and just extended this by a third week as well, like they did Smugglers. Because I feel like this is now a worse deal. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like 25% off like the business supplies really isn't that much, and then that's nowhere near as much. Like 25% is not twice as much. That's only 25% more. I know it's weird numbers and math, but yeah, that's a far worse deal than we've had the past 2 weeks. Now moving over to the warehouse. I think the only thing that we have going on with the warehouse is 25% off the special cargo crates. And that obviously is worse than what it was for the past 2 weeks. So this is worse, that's worse, and this is the same. 3 weeks in a row now. Very weird. They could have just done double money for import-export and the bunker arm sales like a lot of people were asking for, or even like continue double money back in the heist, because they still had yet to do like Series A funding and pack standard again. They did the others a few weeks ago, and then we were all expecting an Act 3 finale double money opportunity, but that has yet to occur. So this is a very strange event week. Alright, moving on. You can redeem your guest rewards for an additional $100,000. Plus, you're going to get the pink wireframe bodysuit. Basically, it's like the orange wireframe bodysuit, but it's pink. That's basically the difference. And let's see, sometime between now and the 16th, you will receive the $100,000. So it probably won't be in your account today or tomorrow, but I suggest you log in ASAP. Log in. I guess it was between June 25th and July 2nd. So you logged in between June 25th and July 2nd, or you didn't. And if you did, you're going to get the $100,000 in your Maze bank account. So that's also a little confusing. But anyways, for all of you that did, you're going to get an additional $100,000. And I guess you also get the wireframe bodysuit. So that's the next guest list reward that's going to be rolling out starting today. Pink wireframe bodysuit as well as $100,000. If you got the pink wireframe bodysuit, that means you will also be receiving $100,000 in your Maze bank account between now and July 16th. Discounts. Moving on to the discounts. Planes, supercars, and more. So going on now through July 16th, smugglers can lift 40% off select vehicles, plus 40% off all hangars and hangar custom shop add-ons to house their newly fortified flock. Alright, so let's talk about the aircraft discounts. The ultralight, all these are 40% off, by the way, so we're not going to say that. The ultralight, Havoc, Starlin, Mogul, Tula, Bombushka, Nakoda, Pyro, Howard. All those are 40% off. Now, most of these I would avoid buying. The Nakoda I like for nostalgia reasons, because I'm a history buff. I love the P-51D Mustang, and my grandfather was a World War II flyboy in the Army Air Corps. That's the plane he flew. But other than the fact that it has no cooldown for the missiles, it's not the best combat plane in the game. The Pyro, on the other hand, is one of the better combat planes. It's up there. And there's definitely people out there that have become masters in the sky with the Pyro. Like, for example, Riley, our good friend Riley. She is very good in the Pyro. We call her and the others Pyromaniacs. And overall, the Pyro is a very good fighter jet. It's the only fighter jet, by the way, where you can have up to 2 people in it. So it seats up to 2, unlike the Laser and the Hydra. The Rogue also seats up to 2, but it's technically a fighter plane, not fighter jet. So it's definitely a positive to the Pyro. The Pyro is probably, of all of these, the best deal for 40% off. But there's also people that like the Starling, but I'm not really a fan. The Tula's kind of okay, but I'm not really a fan of the Tula either. But overall, I would probably pass on most of these aircraft, with maybe the exception of the Pyro, if you are into aircraft and you're looking for a reliable fighter plane or fighter jet to add to your lineup. Are you just, you're like me, you're got the nostalgia, you got the member berries, and you want a sexy World War II warplane? I mean, a Dakota, it's a good plane. It's just hard to compete against something like the Pyro or the Laser or the Hydra, unless you're like a really good pilot. Then you can. All right, so moving on to vehicle discounts now. We got, let's see, 30% off select vehicles, 25% off select vehicle upgrades, weapons, and modifications, 25% off select clothing, outfit, and parachutes. The Cyclone is 30% off, the Vision 30% off, the Retinue 30% off. I would pass on all 3 of these vehicles, and to be honest, I probably would pass on all the aircraft because the new update is probably maybe a week away, and you might want to save your money for that new update, because there's going to be new vehicles in the update, there's going to be new clothing in the update, there's obviously going to be nightclubs in the update, and other surprises that await us. That's the rumor. That's coming a week from today, hopefully. And if it does, I'll definitely be live streaming it early in the morning, going over as much stuff as I can afford to go over, because I have no idea how expensive it's going to be. Another reason you may want to just save your money, unless you just really want one of these planes or one of these vehicles. I mean, they are discounted, so that's good. Alright, so what else do we have left? Vehicle discounts, as I mentioned. The Cyclone, Vision, Retinue, they're all 30% off. Let's see, vehicle upgrades, customization. Let's see, 25% off countermeasures, aircraft weapons, aircraft handling, brakes, engine upgrades, as well as armor. All that is 25% off, and engine upgrades, armor, apply to aircraft, bikes, and cars. And then liveries are also 40% off for aircraft, bikes, and cars. So not only if you really want one of these vehicles, now is a good time to get one because of the 40% discount, but also for the vehicle upgrades and customization, there's also discounts. But like I mentioned, be wary, because next week we're most likely getting the new update. And finally, clothing and accessories, 25% discounts. All Smugglers Run clothing, flight and air racing suits, parachute bags, canopies, and smoke trails. All of that, 25% off, so there you go. Discounts for clothing and accessories, vehicle upgrades and customization, vehicle discounts, aircraft discounts, as well as redeeming your guest list rewards. Log into Grand Theft Auto Online to redeem your pink wireframe bodysuits. And sometime between now and July 16th, you should be receiving an additional $100,000 in your Maze Bank account. And, of course, this weird event week money-making opportunity, where they've basically made biker business sales and warehouse special cargo sales worse than it's been over the past 2 weeks. Where last 2 weeks it was double money. Now, not so much. But alas, at least the smuggler sale missions are still double money, so that's good, I suppose. And it also says 40% off all hangars. So I think, did we go over that? Okay, but anyways, most of you probably already have a hangar already if you're into the hangars and the smuggler cell missions. So that's probably not really necessary for most of us, right? So anyways, that's what's happening going on this week through July 16th on the eve of the next update to Grand Theft Auto Online.